have been so sick these last 3-4 days, and I feel like it peaked today where I just felt my absolute worst. I just took a shower, washed my hair, and also put on face mask and a face scrub. I used Dr. Organic charcoal one. I also decided to blow dry my hair so I don't walk around with wet hair since I'm having a cold. And I just put on some rose water on my face and my body. And also I've been making some nice tea for my throat. Yogi tea with the throat comfort, it's called. By identifying yourself, you are confirming yourself. I'm gonna drink some tea, and now I'm putting on coconut oil to get some hydration. Honestly, I think it's extra important that we do self-care and that we make sure to pamper ourselves extra, especially when we are feeling a bit under the weather. And I also want to make sure to clean my room and just have it like an open space energetically, which I think is probably also a good environment to rest and heal in if we are sick. Of course, it's not the easiest thing to do when we are really sick because we just want to lay and rest. I've not had the energy to do it, but I think I will now as I'm starting to feel better. And honestly, a good idea is to also ask people to help us. I feel like we probably don't do it as much as we could. I've been practicing today to ask my housemate and friend to ask her for help, and she's been very glad to help me and support me. It's just so nice to know that we have people who care about us. I think me, when I'm sick, I get so vulnerable and I forget. In those moments, I forget that people care about me. So I'm just like, here I am, fragile on my own. What do I do? That's the time where I need to remind myself to reach out to people and know that people are so happy to help when we are allowing it and not like low-key are in resistance to it at the same time. I can be like that at least. Self-care, very important to be self-loving in these moments. I've also been going through a lot of, oh my god, that's the train. Also been going through so much grief, and I think that's what's been affecting me a lot. Like my heart and my throat area, like expressing myself. I've been struggling with that, and I've also been struggling with just like allowing my grief completely to let go and process. I've been like more in resistance, so this has been a good time for me to allow myself to just be and not run away from it. Yeah, I've been going through a lot of like heartbreak, honestly, and like sadness, and I feel like I've been in such a good place like the last few weeks, and now recently I feel like I've been giving so much of my power away again, like from feeling so empowered, and then suddenly I feel like, oh, I'm seeking all this validation and approval from men and wanting this external love, which is valid. However, sometimes we are seeking it from the wrong place, either within ourselves or to the wrong people. Like I'm in a process of learning my self-worth and having healthy boundaries overall. I feel like I genuinely been just seeking so much love from men, and it makes me feel so disempowered and so sad, because when I'm in this almost lack mentality and victim mentality, which I feel like I've been in recently, it's just so hard for me to even see what's available, to see the love that exists, to see like what is actually available. It's almost like I'm expecting the worst, if that makes sense. I feel like what's also come to my awareness is how much I struggle to see reality clearly, like to see myself clearly, and then to see other people clearly, like what is mine, what is theirs, what are my boundaries to have, and what what is valid for me to express, and what is just my own projections, and what is, yeah, like who's what. I just really struggle to know like who are people actually, which also reminds me of my trust issues that I have with people. Who can I actually trust? How do I know if I can trust someone? I don't come from a place of naturally trusting people, so it's like, how can I just let down that guard and really trust someone to have my best interest? Really tricky. I feel really called right now to just like have some alone time tonight and do some journaling. I recently got a new journal. I literally just wrote one page so far, but I really wanna fill it up with just nice, empowering things. Like I want it to be, in a way, like a truthful authenticity journal for sure, but then also to have it almost like an alchemy book where it's like supporting me to be in my power and invite abundance into my life. So I'm gonna journal, also probably just meditate a bit. I feel like I need a lot of detachment right now, to just like meditate and to not take life so seriously. When I'm in this heaviness, and especially when it comes to love and relationships, it's so easy for me to get dragged down in the mud and to lose myself into this drama, this inner drama that just like becomes so serious, so big, and I'm so done with that. I just don't want to worry about this shit, you know? There's so much shit that happens in this world, and here I am just like, why is this so painful and hard? Which it is, and it's so valid, and it's like, it's so important to remind yourself that it's okay to grieve, and it's okay that life feels this way. But then also, I just want to be in this empowerment and to feel like no matter what happens, I still have myself, and it's okay, and I don't need this drama in my life. Yeah, I don't want it, I don't need it. I'm also just reflecting a lot on partnership and what is it that I want? How can I invite my life partner into my life? How can I allow that person to come into my life? Like, what are the qualities that I'm looking for? What is it that I genuinely want from a partnership? Like, how ready am I actually to show up for this person as well? But then I also want autonomy for myself and not lose myself in codependency, which tends to happen when I've been in relationships. So it's like an inner conflict happening where it's like I want a relationship, but then I also don't want to lose myself. So it's like I want to attract this partner where I feel like I can have my freedom and to do the things I want to achieve in life and not have to stress about the relationship. I don't want to have to like be anxious and wonder like, yeah, where our relationship is going, what's happening, worrying about where I have the person. Yeah, I just don't want to have to worry at all about my partner and whether they love me or not and whether I want to be with them or not. Like, I just want to feel secure and no stress. Yeah. Some reflections I've been having this evening. I'm gonna journal some more, find some good journal prompts to get clarity, because that's what I need right now. Clarity, and come back to myself and find some self. Yeah, come back to this restfulness in myself, regulation and peacefulness. I've been feeling super anxious and like looking externally for someone to soothe me, and when that happens, it's usually a sign that I need to also self-anchor quite a lot. So meditation, I think, is really good for that. And generally, I think friends and people is also a good source. Touch, oxytocin, and things like that. I just wanted to connect a little bit. Love, love.